Well, I received 2 DVDs today in the mail, so let's open these up. I have been waiting for... I'm hoping that one of these is a certain title that I've been waiting for a while now. It was supposed to be here a little while ago, so that's why I'm hoping for that one in particular. Because if it's not that one, you know, it might mean that it's lost. Probably not, but it has happened before. This is actually that title. Let's see, revealing it little by little. Can you tell what it is? It's not one of the absolute most talked about shows ever, but right there, it is Becker Season 2. Alright, so that's good that it's arrived, obviously. Yeah, show, a sitcom starring Ted Danson. Watched Season 1 pretty recently and I really did enjoy it, so why not continuing? Seemed like a good idea. So yeah, that's that. And then the next one, I'm thinking I might know what this one is too. I don't know if I need a scissors for this. 2 very frustrating packagings here. Actually, I'm gonna need this. Yeah, it is that one. A very cheesy title, most likely. A Christmas movie called Christmas Card. I'm not sure if this is a Hallmark Christmas movie. Yeah, I don't know. But it's one of those kind of lesser known cheesy Christmas movies. Well, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, there are so many of these and I just kind of enjoy watching them. Part of me feels like I'm wasting time with these, but they can be fun. So sitcom, Christmas movie, Christmas cheese, and well, to a certain extent, sitcom cheese. So let's eat some cheese. Alrighty, another DVD here. So let's open it. Let's see. Oh, it's The Straight Story. Very cool. I might even watch this tonight. The disc is loose, so I'll open this up. And if I'm gonna watch it tonight, I might as well open it up anyway. But yeah, this is a movie by David Lynch that is supposed to be very good. But it's not one of the movies that people tend to talk about when they talk about David Lynch. And I don't know why. Maybe because he's known as this master of surrealism. Well, one of them. And this is, as far as I know, it's just more basically a drama, really. It looks really good. I haven't heard too many people talking about this actually. And yeah, I just really look forward to this. This looks great. So yeah, The Straight Story. Gonna watch this tonight, I think. Alrighty, it's the next day and I'm back with I wonder for what purpose I'm here again. Yes, indeed. I have a package from Ginza. A pretty big package. I wasn't sure how big this was gonna be exactly. But believe it or not, there are only 2 titles in this. One of which is regular, cheap, regular DVD movie, which was part of their, 10 kroner DVDs, or $1.50 DVDs. And you can find some good stuff there, and I definitely did. So, obviously, the second title is a big one. But we'll get to it soon enough. Let's start with the DVD, or yeah, it's Deconstructing Harry, with and by Woody Allen. This is one of those Woody Allen movies that I've never seen, but I really have been wanting to see it. And let's see what cast: Bob Balaban, Billy Crystal, and Robin Williams is in this. Stanley Tucci, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. As always, really great cast. And I think Mariel Hemingway might have been, yeah, her right there. She was in Manhattan. Pretty sure that's her. So yeah, excited to check this out. So yeah, don't have too much to say about it. Then I suppose the highlight, although I do look forward to deconstructing Harry a lot, but this is a pretty nice box set. It's actually Swedish movies, these ones, and well, it says Lyxbox right here. That's not the name of the movies or the series or anything like that. That just means luxury box set. It says here the Stig Helmer luxury box set. Stig Helmer, that's what you wanna look at. That's the name of the main character in these movies. And the movies, it says here 6 DVD movies. Then you have the titles of the movies there. And then you have the book, the Stig Helmer stories. Not sure what that is. And then here a numbered and signed art piece, not art piece, but a numbered and signed art, whatever. I'm sorry, by Lasse Åberg, the man who plays the character Stig Helmer, and he's also an artist. This is really cool. I'm sure I could make a separate video about this, but basically these movies are known as the Sällskapsresan movies. It's only the first one that actually is called Sällskapsresan, but the other ones, it's known as the Sällskapsresan series. And basically Stig Helmer, he's the main character, and he's this kind of awkward, geeky, if that's a word, kind of naive man, and you follow him on his adventures, his kind of small adventures, I guess. And along the way he usually brings his friend, his Norwegian friend, and they're just a great comedy duo. And these movies, they are, well, the first 5, they were made years back. Like the first one was made like 40 years ago, I think, or maybe not, 35 maybe. Yeah, not 40 years. 35 years ago, something like that. But the Stig Helmer story is a much newer one from a couple years back. But especially the first 2 I remember liking a lot. This one was really cheap, by the way. This costed 200. I feel like that's much cheaper than anywhere else. And I feel like Ginza, they like if you like several years ago, Ginza and CDON, both of those 2 websites, they sort of had commercials on TV, and back then I viewed these 2 websites as sort of equally big, equally popular. But then CDON just, they expanded a whole lot, and they've just grown to be a really big company or big website. And Ginza sort of has stayed at the same place, I feel. They haven't really evolved in the same way. So I kind of feel like maybe I've talked about this before, but there's a lot of competition, and maybe they feel like they need to have some stuff now and then for some really great prices in order to keep business going, or whatever, I don't know. But this one was only 200 crowns, which is a great price for this. And I really just bought it because it's a very nice box set. But I'm not planning on watching the movies anytime soon, really. I was kind of worried that this was going to go out of print, or, well, that it was going to sell out, basically. And I wanted to make sure that I got one before that happened. And so, because of that, I was thinking that maybe I should keep it sealed until I watch them. But I'm too curious about how the insides look. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. Not sure if I would be as big of a fan of these movies anymore. I don't know when I watched them the last time. It's probably a few years ago, actually. But I've seen them so many times, so I don't feel like I need to revisit them quite yet. But anyway, there's a book in here too, so I'd like to read that, I guess. So this is what it looks like. And this appears to be the book. It's a very nice book. And you know, I'm gonna look through this more carefully later, of course. Then I guess that you have the DVDs here. Nope. Maybe the movies are in here too. Well, this is the artwork. It looks like it's hand numbered actually. It's pretty cool. Well, the movies are certainly not in here. Am I an idiot? I can't find the movies. Oh, okay. There we go. So there we have the discs. Very nice. Yeah, I do like the design of this box set. But that's it really. Whenever I decide to revisit these comedy classics, because they pretty much, well, they're classics, not just comedy classics, but I'd say they're classics as far as Swedish movies go. But whenever I decide to revisit them, we'll see what I think about them. Now I can't close this thing. Well, anyway, so that's that. Really cool. And here we have another one. How exciting, an orange package. Never received an orange package before. But let's see, I don't know exactly what's in here. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to open up and see. It is a DVD, I know that. Oh, very cool. Episode Season 3. Been holding off with this one for a little while. I suppose I've mainly been waiting for the price to go down a little bit. I can't say that it went down a whole lot. I just decided to buy it anyway. But it really wasn't that expensive. And I saw on the first 2 seasons that they're not a whole lot cheaper either than this one was, which might mean that it's not gonna go down in price that much. Anyway, yeah, I love this show. There we go. Took forever to get that open. If you don't know the show, it's basically Stephen Mangan and Tamsin Greig. They have this really popular British comedy show, and then they take that show to America because there's interest in America to make an American version of the show. But the American version ends up being drastically different, and they don't have a whole lot of control over it anymore. No artistic control, basically. It's just the show ends up being something very different, with Matt LeBlanc in the starring role, and he plays himself. And there are references to Friends, for example. And this is, yeah, really cool. I really do like this show. I remember enjoying season 2 even more than season 1 actually. So that's a good sign. Hopefully it's gonna continue that way. So yeah, I needed something to watch comedy-wise. So now I have it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. And I will see you later. I have some more stuff on the way. So yeah, thanks for watching.